Hi, I'm Music Soul Child. Tune into Profiles with Paulette Payne on CAU-TV, Comcast, Channel 23, Atlanta.
Hello and welcome back to Profiles. Marriage, motherhood, and music are all equally important passions for my next artist spotlight. She's released 2 independent jazz albums, the most recent, Mississippi's Daughter, and has been dubbed Atlanta's best-kept secret. We'll find out why right now. Welcome, Gabbie McGee.
Hi, Paulette. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. We are excited about Mississippi's Daughter. Can you tell us, what is a Georgia peach talking about Mississippi's Daughter?
Well, I was born and raised in Greenville, Mississippi, but I have lived in Atlanta and worked in Atlanta for 12 years.
Okay.
So I am definitely a Georgia peach, but Mississippi is my home, and that's where my roots are planted.
Well, tell us a little about the album. You have, let's see, 14 tracks on the album.
Mm-hmm.
What did it take to produce this masterpiece?
It took life and a whole lot of living.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in a small town called Greenville, Mississippi. We may have 45,000 people now. But a couple of years ago, well, 5 years ago actually, I gave birth to my twins. And in being home with them and caring for them, I realized how many hands it took to shape me into the person that I am. And so that's when the process of the songwriting began. And Mississippi's Daughter is just a way of me saying thank you to every hand that had a part in raising me without excluding anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my Sunday school teachers, my elementary school teachers, my neighbors, just everybody in my community, everybody that had a part in helping me to develop into the woman I am today. I wanted to say thank you.
Wow, that's beautiful. And you know, I had an opportunity to listen to the album, wonderful by the way,
Thank you.
and it sounds like, well, first, one of my favorite tracks off the album is Oak Tree. And it sounds like the process for Oak Tree is quite similar to the writing of Mississippi's Daughter, the album.
Oh yes, oh yes. A few years ago, my great-grandmother, I have just been so blessed to have such awesome women in my life, covering me and shaping me and teaching me and correcting me. And one of those women is my great-grandmother. Her name was Liney Mae Hall. And when she passed away, she arranged for my grandmother, which was her daughter, to send all of her great-grandchildren and grandchildren and children this poem about an oak tree. And in the poem, she described all of us as her being the oak tree, we being the branches and the seeds and the acorns, and how she would always live on through us, because soon we would be the oak tree. Like now I have a daughter, so she's my acorn. So it was just, that poem inspired me to write a song that would encourage mothers now and in the future.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's equally as beautiful as the process it took to pen this album. And it sounds like family is very integral in your writing process and everything that you do. I do understand, though, that last October you lost your sister to cancer. In fact, she was one of your biggest supporters. How did that loss affect your writing process? How did it inspire it? And what are you doing now to lend your voice to her legacy?
Well, Ladora was just a gift in general, not just to my life, but so many people. She was diagnosed at 6 months old with brain cancer, so she lived and fought a very long time. She left us a week, actually 7 days after her 28th birthday. And so she had battled a very long time. We did a lot of raising money for cancer walks, and she would make bracelets during her chemo to sell to help raise money and awareness about cancer and cancer treatment, and how sometimes it can be very costly on families. And so losing her, it's definitely left a hole in my heart, but I feel that hole with honoring her memory by singing for a cure and sharing her testimony, sharing her story of her life, and also using funds that I raise with my music and the things that I do to send to the Mississippi Children's Cancer Clinic, where she was a part of for 15 years, which is like awesome. They became a part of our family.
Wow.
So just using everything that I learned from her, just all of the determination and our foundation of faith and never giving up and knowing that, you know, there's always hope. It encourages me and it inspires me so much and keeps me going.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we know that Ladora is smiling down and she's still one of your biggest cheerleaders.
Yeah, I believe so.
Gabbie, much success with Mississippi's Daughter and your future projects. We know that by honoring your sister's memory, you will find success in your process. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Paulette.
In fact, we'll be back. We'll be back with more Gabbie McGee. She will be performing one of the titles off of her latest album. We'll be right back.
Wilder from Fishing for Hip Hop. Tune in to Profiles with Paulette Payne on CAU TV, Comcast Channel 23 Atlanta.
Walking on an old dirt road taught me how to clean my shoes. Watching the river go wherever it wanted helped me understand the blues. Taught me how to take a little dream and turn it into a pot of gold. Made me see that if I only believed, I could go where I wanted to go. I'm Mississippi's daughter, yeah. Oh, I'm Mississippi's daughter. I'm Mississippi's daughter. The struggle didn't stop me. It taught me how to finish the fight. I'm Mississippi's daughter. Yeah, yeah, I am a Mississippi child. Got me a job at the drive-in diner so I could earn a little pay. Made some money to go on head to college so I could learn a better way. Showed me the blood, sweat, and tears of my people so I could keep their hope alive. Kept me covered in a love so strong, it will carry me for all of my life. I'm Mississippi's daughter, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm Mississippi's daughter. I'm Mississippi's daughter. The struggle didn't stop me, it taught me how to finish the fight. I'm Mississippi's daughter. Yeah, yeah, I am a Mississippi child. I'm Mississippi born, Mississippi raised, Mississippi taught, I was Mississippi made. Got a Mississippi walk, a slow and steady stride. You can hear it in my laugh, you can feel it when I cry. Got a Mississippi joy, way deep down in my bones. Feel Mississippi tough, grown Mississippi strong. I got Mississippi hair, I got that smooth southern skin. Got a Mississippi mama, I got Mississippi friends. I am a Mississippi child. I'm a Mississippi child. I'm a Mississippi child. I'm a Mississippi child.